The sun setting on a beautiful opening day here in the Six Nations Under-20s Summer Series. The women's competition here in Parma, Italy, for the first time. Changed jerseys of white. Italy in the famous Azzurri. But before we get this game underway, it's time for the anthems. Two brilliant anthems setting the tone for this one. The opening game of the Under-20s Six Nations Summer Festival between Italy and Scotland. Shane Gowan, the referee in charge of this one. Amber Stamp Dunstan of Wales and Sengatelli Cesare of Italy, his assistants. Giuseppe Vivarini, the TMO, should he be required. That's Luna Saki waiting for her first touch, but it's Lucia Scott of Hartpury University who gets the game kicked off, and it's not going to go 10. So immediately we'll see the set piece. Scott, an interesting one. Part of the Gloucester Hartpury setup as well. In fact, while we're here, got to give a shout out to Andrew Ford, because he's doing a great job with Hartpury University. They won the Women's National League this year. And he's got horses in 3 races: Wales, England and Scotland, who are all running today. As that rugby factory continues to churn out talent. The vast majority of this Scotland team, though, playing their rugby in Scotland, just as Italy, playing it mostly in Italy. Rubina Grassi, however, the fullback, she's playing at Toulon. And it is Italy with the first attack. Into the Scotland half they go. Tipped on nicely by Fent, the captain. Let's bring in Maione, the loose head, one of the under-19 eligible players. Nice bit of footwork there from the centre. And it's a sharp start by the Italians. Nicole Flynn making the tackle, then getting back onside. Mastrangelo, the scrum half, again bringing big ball carriers in. Antonella Maione. Good nerve-settling start this for Italy. All their big ball carriers getting over the gain line. Here's Manini. Lovely footwork by Manini. For Colorno. Outside half, back inside it goes. Fent. Referee happy enough that that's gone backwards, so Donilotto, the pad of her open side, can tidy up. No surprise, there's a lot of support here for the Italians in Italy, as Andreoli takes them into the 22. Hannah Walker, the co-captain, not rolling away. Penalty to Italy, 2 minutes gone.
Degli occhiali neri da vista sono vicino allo schermo del chiamerino.
To the corner they've gone. First look at the line out as we approach 3 minutes. They find Andreoli and the maul starts to rumble. Oh, and straight through! The gap opens up! And Italy get the opening score, Vittoria Zanetti. What a start! So keep your eye on the number 3 there, Vittoria Zanetti. Looks like it's gone to ground, but she stayed on her feet. Scotland switch off. Through the curtain she goes. Big bump over the line as well. Didn't take long either. Dominant start for Italy, worrying start for Scotland. Didn't recover well from that bodged kickoff. Clean strike with the conversion, the extras added. Perfect start for the Italians. The Zanetti try becomes a 7-pointer. That's a warning sign for Scotland. Stay switched on at all times. Lucia Scott represented England at under 18 level in a different white jersey today. Rubina Grassi, the Toulon fullback with the carry. Mastrangelo, that's Maione. A few carries for her already. Manini looks sharp already. Andreoli of Colorno. Scotland through Gunderson. They're on the body there, not the ball. The referee won't reward that. And Italy freeing the hands, but Freeing the hands forward, so this will be a scrum. Scotland put in. So sweet relief. So Poppy Fletcher, Ayla Rowland and Ailey Fleming in the front row for Scotland. Maione Fenton Zanetti, the try scorer, packing down for the Italians. Putting the screw on, wow! Well, the scrum for Italy cruising forward but not driving straight, and Scotland win the penalty. But a big power disparity. Chance then for Scotland. Oh, great carry. Big contact in midfield. It's Megan Hyland. Like that flat ball. Ainsworth chops back inside. Good strength in the carry from Logan. Ainsworth, clean pair of heels, lovely work. Jets through the gap. But we go back for the penalty. Signs of life there from Katie Ainsworth, the Glasgow Warrior. She's waiting again. Italy will be weary of that dummy. Lauren Walter on her shoulder. Good ruck speed. McRae. Lucia Scott just drifts out wide. Scotland not really stressing this Italian defence yet. Tackle made by Eric Kello. Natasha Logan, super industrious lock forward. She'll just keep doing that all day. Good tackle on Fletcher. Coming up to 9 minutes, Ainsworth wants options. Out the back is the best one, and this could be space now for Pimister. Into the 22. Can Scotland capitalise in the red zone? Inside ball to Gunderson. Italy not really challenging at the breakdown at all. Flynn, it's gone backwards. Ciccati. Good tackle on Walter. Another penalty conceded. A conversation to be had here. Yeah, really good tackle that by Ciccati. A winger on a back rower. Lucy McRae gestured towards the post, and the referee, I think, was on a different wavelength to begin with. Didn't see the call or hear the call, but it was certainly there. First chance at points then for Scotland. Up go the flags. Lucy McRae gets Scotland's first points of this year's festival. Scotland 3, Italy 7. 11 minutes gone here in Parma.
Italy 7, Scotland 3.
Sara Manini restarts the game deep into the 22 to make Scotland play out, which they will do with interest. Hayley Fleming on the front foot. Scotland's ruck speed's been pretty impressive. That was Scott. Lovely hands there by Nicole Flynn. And release Lauren Walter. Scotland battling for these meters. They coughed that ball up. It's back in Azori hands, then back in Scotland hands, so we'll have to go back for the knock-on. We'll reset with the scrum.
Win the hit! Let's go, Poppy! Torella! Win the hit, Ailey! Let's go!
Much better scrum by Scotland. Comes out Italy's way. Lovely timing of the pass. And now Busana. Italy taking it to the line so well there. Tonelotto. Scotland infringing. It's Alessia Della Sala playing for Vicenza. No suggestion of going to the posts here. Manini is going straight to the corner. Now Sylvia Fent, first job, find the jumper. Rest of the squad arrives. Good line out ball. First try came from a maul. Where's this one going to lead? And they're moving towards the line. Fent's the one with the ball in hand. Oh, it's the tight head again. It's Zanetti. But this time held up. Scotland survived. Vittoria Zanetti, such a powerhouse. Scotland commit the bodies and keep the score at 7-3. Here comes Corradini. Steps one way, then the other. Gets rid of the first defender. Giada Corradini. Rampaging through. It was Walter who got bumped. Now Catalani, her centre partner. Eric Chiello wants to be the next to go. Instead, they go the other way, up the short side. Catalani brought down, sniped by Andreoli. But she runs out of space. Scotland usher her into touch. that's well taken. Short numbers in the line-out. Options here to carry. Gunderson sets the platform, but it's been spilt off. Italy infringing, going off their feet. Scotland with a real let-off there. All good line-out ball. It's gone well for Scotland. Ayla Rowland hitting her darts early on. I respect the ambition of Scotland, running it from inside their own 22. Cover tackle by Grassi. Coming across to chop Pimister. He's a little bit off balance there. Sometimes those are dangerous. That's Poppy Fletcher for Scotland. Not really threatened the Italian try line yet. On the left-hand side, Hannah Walker, co-captain. Good patient build-up play by Scotland. Not really seen them cut loose yet, but that nice tip does exactly that. Bogan gallops away. Desperate for the offload, a lock partners on hand. It's Bogan and Logan in the engine room, but Italy turn the ball over. Logan holds on for too long, and Italy spoil the Scotland party. Look at this from Holland Bogan. Great upper body strength and the wherewithal to offload. But over the ball, Giada Corradini saves the day. And Italy pick up the penalty at scrum time. Italy not in the mood to hang about either. Just been knocked on though. That's always the risk, isn't it? The referee and the assistant have both missed that knock on. It was dropped by Catalani. And yet Italy still on the ball right in front of the AR's nose as we approach 20 minutes. So that one knocked on, no doubt about that. But in Scotland hands, is there the chance now to break free? There's pace out wide in the form of Philister, who's seriously quick, gets past the first, not the second though. Another cover tackle by Robina Grassi. The fullback earning her crust. Now Lauren Walter. Ball in play for a long time here. This is lung-busting stuff in this heat. Even the evening heat's tough. Now with 20 minutes on the clock. Well, apologies there. Just lost you for a second, but we're back underway following the break. And it's still Italy 7, Scotland 3. "22 minutes gone, Italy on the ball. A lot of rugby has been played in this middle third. Got a confident attacking play from both teams, but no real clear-cut try-scoring opportunities. Giada Corradini there, the Colorno inside centre. But a few penalties, a few infringements. Just putting the brakes on things as Manini aims for touch. Well, this is certainly the closest contest we've had so far. Both England and France weren't quite out of sight, but were certainly in control of the first couple of games. Just tuning in, then you missed an early score from Vittoria Zanetti. That was converted. And then Scotland, with their first journey into the 22, won the penalty, but played it safe. Lucy McRae slotting the 3 points. But again, an infringement stifles the progress. It'll be Scotland's ball at scrum time. Italy certainly strength-wise dominant in this set scrum, but they have conceded the penalty, getting a bit carried away. That was a better contest. Scotland favouring their right-hand side. There's an Italian player who stayed down there. It's Sofia Catalani. A penalty here for Scotland. Catalani's, well, she sat up, but this might take a while. I think she's taken a bump to the head. Well, over goes Mastrangello to check that everything's okay. This might be a little delay. Sofia Catalani, she's going to want to continue, but she doesn't look too steady, does she? She'll be removed. Now, she's gone off clutching the right-hand side of her face, but I wonder what that'll mean for the TMO. Is there something to be further investigated here?
9-second replacement. Number 22, Arigash Pelizon.
What it will mean is Arigash Pelizon comes on. Plays her rugby at Benetton Treviso. Well, interestingly, despite being the hosts, none of the Italian team play here in Parma. Rowland, 15 minutes to go till half-time. Scotland just fumbled and gathered at the second time of asking by Bogan. That's knocked on. How deliberate was it, is the question. Scotland opting to keep the ball in hand. Good chop tackle, Italy. Well, nearly over that. Still with Scotland, though, the tight head, Ailey Fleming. Ainsworth whips that one out. Quick ball off the right hand, and then bit of space for Walker to run into. Walker Chopped down just outside the 22. The Edinburgh Flyer. Natasha Logan, one of the standout performers in this first 24 or so minutes. Rowland, the hooker, squares back up, but that's been ripped. Luna Sachi. Oh, she does so well, the back rower. Now her flanker partner, Tony Lotto. Earns the penalty. Oh, Scotland let another opportunity go. This is crazy pace. Grassi takes it in. Rowland thought she turned it over. Scotland have turned it over. Well, this is back and forth. Neither team guarding the ball with anywhere near the respect they need to. And Walker can go again. Option inside is Flynn. Nicole Flynn puts Scotland ahead for the first time. And this back and forth arm wrestle ends in a Scotland try. Scotland lead 8-7. And finally a bit of composure. Scotland doing well to get the ball to the edge, but Nicole Flynn makes this. Firstly, it's a good pass to Hannah Walker, but she knows her job isn't done. She carries on that trailing line. She gets the second touch. She doesn't switch off. And Nicole Flynn scores Scotland's first try. They edge ahead. And now here is the kick to extend the lead. Great contest. And that is the danger of playing quickly. Italy need composure. They've had the more opportunities in this game, and they'll probably feel as if they deserve to be ahead. However, you've got to take your opportunities. Scotland have just made this a brilliant contest. Great. Says yes, please. She's 2 for 2. Scotland lead by 10 points to 7. Clean take. What do they say? The points don't count till you've exited. So that's what Scotland need to do. That's the try scorer, Nicole Flynn. Another strong carry by Logan. Bit lateral, so Scotland opt for the boot. And now there's broken field. This could be trouble. Grassi. Great attacking run. Oh, but on the support line, Mastrangelo knocks the ball on. That's pellets on. We're in 22. The replacement of Scotland have knocked that on. And they've turned it over. And here's Andreoli. Corradini out there to Ciccati in the red scrum cap. This game back and forth. Super entertaining for just about everyone apart from the defence coach. Ball was out, but no from Scotland aware enough to try and pick it off. Tony Lotto. Approaching half an hour. So Cittadini, early front row replacement, the Capitolina prop. Back up the short side go Italy. Scotland defending their own 22 again. Just a couple of minutes after taking the lead. Ciccardi. Mastrangello. Oh, the tip ball, a good one. Fent. Wondering whether or not that one was high. The clear out was good. And the leg drive, good too. Italy searching for that second try. Andriola offers herself, but she's going to have to go in to secure this ball. It's Messi. Scotland are off their feet. And Andrioli's gone. Andrioli's over. Francesca Andrioli, the quickest to react from the penalty. Oh no, the referee's brought her back. Wasn't taken from the mark. She wants a conversation with Scotland. And Francesca Andrioli is denied.
Scotland goes to police with number 23, Nicole Marlowe, out of the field.
So the penalty was awarded here. Keep your eye on number 5. She wants to tap, she wants to go, she wants to score. But the referee not happy with the decision. So Nicole Flynn is having some attention. So Nicole Marlowe of Cardiff Metropolitan University. They're another one actually, similar to Hartbury. Got players in multiple teams. Well, that looks a bit limpy for Nicole. In the meantime, Italy have gone again. That's Ericello. Closing in. Quick ball. Oh, is it over? It is! Pellizzon gets the second try. Italy back ahead. Arigash Pellizzon came in for Catalani. Ericello. Excellent carry, 2 Scottish defenders folded. But then Manini feeds Pellizzon, who threads through the gap and does enough to dot it down. Arigash Pellizzon makes it Italy 12, Scotland 10. Third time the lead has changed hands. Martina Busana of Villorba. Tough kick from out wide. She's taking it inside the 22 to try and reduce the distance. That makes the angle a bit tougher. She's missed that on the near side. It's a 1-score game after 33 minutes. Italy 12. Scotland 10.
Italy 12, Scotland 10.
Arigash Pellizzon hasn't had many touches, but that 5-pointer a vital one. And Italy can start to build again. It's Holland Bogan with hands on the ball. Manini left behind. Sacchi gets it. This is good. Hands, yes, excellent turnover. Once again, Natasha Logan, 2 locks, playing really well for Scotland, Bogan and Logan. And Merrin Gunderson too. Scotland quite slow on the decision making around the penalties, you know. We've got got two captains out there in Poppy Fletcher and Hannah Walker. They've also got an excellent goal kicker in the shape of Lucy McRae, who's going to back herself from all of 40 metres here, so that Scotland can attempt to retake the lead immediately. It's not something we've really seen in the competition so far, but with that in mind, we've not had a game this close before. For the lead, she's given it a good crack, and it's 3 points. Lucy McRae edges Scotland ahead. And it's Italy 12, Scotland 13. And that is the fourth time the lead has changed hands in this first half. The half of the festival so far, and now it's catching. Compound mistakes, concede the penalty, concede the lead, concede the scrum on halfway. Big chance now for Scotland. Scrum on halfway, options both sides. Can they extend this lead? 4 minutes to go until the half. What a contest. Lucy McRae, 8 points. Nicole Flynn with a try, 2 tries for Italy. Zanetti and Pellitzon. And what Scotland have done well is kick the penalties both times almost immediately after Italy have got the try. Better scrum from Scotland that time too. Nice carry from Brebna Holden. Oh, the offload good, well picked up by Bogan. Bogan finds Fleming, the tight head prop, into the 22, goes Scotland, flowing forward. And it's the tight five in the pack doing the business. Lucy McRae now. Rowland puts her hands up, always keen for a carry. Rides the first contact. Della Sala takes it off her. Another good line. Fletcher. That was Tony Lotto with the tackle. Still 5 meters to go. That's Gunderson. Penalty. Now what's the decision? Because this is another 3 points that McRae could knock over in her sleep. But with the clock as it is, with the game as it is, with momentum where it is, do Scotland decide that they want more? Megan Hyland is going to tap. She's going to find Rowland. And Scotland are going to look for 5 or 7 before the referee's whistle goes. McRae whips it out. Lucia Stott. Oh, that squeeze through. Pinister, has knocked that on, and the chance has gone. And a big sigh of relief for Italy. That's a frustrating one for Scotland. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. Yeah, it just wasn't a good pass, was it? Fletcher wasn't really ready to take that. Sophia Catalani back in the game for Pellitzon. That means she's past her HIA. Look at this scrum from Scotland. Italy going backwards. On which side of the flag has that kick gone out on? It was real pressure on the kick. It's off a Scotland body. Look at this pressure from Leah Brebner-Holden. Confirmation then, Catalani back on the pitch. Great news that she's passed the HIA. Another big scrum. Another huge opportunity. Although I'm not sure about that delivery by whoever popped that ball on. Well, in fact, because it's off a Scotland body and it's gone the other side of the flag, it's going to be a Scotland put in here. So Leah Brebner-Holden's persistence could pay off. Watch out for Megan Hyland, the Glasgow Warrior, the number 8. If this scrum's going forward. Oh, which it is. Great scrum. Good footwork required here by Hyland. They're going to have to play it though. And they do. That's Ainsworth. Back on the crash line is Marlowe. Quick ball. So much space. Ball needs to get wide for Scotland. Walker. Oh, what a tackle. Try-saving tackle by Elisa Ciccati. And Hannah Walker ushered into touch. This is why you trust your drift, because it looked like there was space, but great strength by Ciccati. Snuffed out the player, snuffed out the ball, and snuffed out the opportunity. That takes us through to half-time, and what a half it's been. Italy took the lead early through Zanetti. McRae's boot kept Scotland in touch, and then Nicole Flynn gave them the lead. It was immediately taken back by Aragash Pelletson. But a penalty from 40 metres out by the thunderous boot of McRae means that at half-time it's Italy 12, Scotland 13. The tightest half of the tournament so far.
rugby si schiera contro l'odio. Six Nations Rugby, insieme a tutte e 6 le federazioni, si oppone a qualsiasi forma di discriminazione, razzismo, espressioni d'odio o abuso. In campo, sugli spalti, online, nella società, la discriminazione e l'odio non trovano posto nel nostro sport, nel mondo in cui viviamo. Vedi, ascolta, leggi, sperimenta, segnala.
Strap in, folks. They very much saved the best until last today. A great contest between Scotland and Italy, separated by just 1 point at the break. Scotland's pragmatism going for the post. The trusty boot of Lucy McRae, the difference between the two teams. Will the change of ends mean a change of luck? It is Scotland 13, Italy 12 here in Parma. We're at the home of Zebra for the Under-20 Six Nations Festival. And Italy get the second half underway. This one right in the balance. Off the shins. And more good footwork from Anna Walker. She had an opportunity just before the half, which would have really made it interesting. Elisa Ciccatti shutting that one down. It's been a change at scrum half, so Rebecca Douglas, of course, Dauphine Cougar, the Glasgow Warrior, has come on for Leah Brebner-Holden. And there she is, trying to get some quick ball for Scotland inside the 22. There's a penalty infringement spotted. High tackle by the Italians. It's not a great kick. Missing touch, and then Italy started the first half with a real zip, and they'll be looking to start the second with the same, but that's been turned over. Scotland have made a couple of changes. Poppy Fletcher, the co-captain, has come out for Chloe Brown, the Stirling County Glasgow Warriors loose head. And this time it's Italy who win the penalty. Scotland holding on. And Alia Bitonci, really interesting player. Scrum half, outside half. Adds a real purpose to all the attacks. Oh, what a take! So both teams guilty of missing touch. Nicole Marlowe that time, lovely athleticism. But Bitonci, seen her play scrum half, outside half. She's all action in the 18s. But how about this carry? Taken over by Holland Bogan. Katie Ainsworth turns Italy. Doesn't threaten the touchline though. Manini. Good pace by Manini. That looks high. That is high. And Lucy McRae. No further action taken. But I don't think there'd be any complaints there from Scotland. Yes, swinging arm. Good pace from Manini. Check on the knee. Fingers crossed. It's not too bad. Be interesting to see where Bitonci slots in, because Mastrangelo and Manini still on the paddock for Italy. Look at that. The choir leader. What a man. Off the top from Italy. 3 minutes of the second half gone. It's a good offload. Zanetti. She's the one who opened the scoring. Went a bit quiet towards the end of the half. Scotland off their feet. Free gift of a penalty. Tap and a go from Mastrangelo. On with a real run up. Italy flying forward. Don't want to get isolated though. Little nudge in behind. Good take by Marlowe. Second time she's been asked the question of. Good contest for that ball as well. Gunderson. One of the top tacklers in the Celtic Challenge. 97 in 7 games. Direct carry from Bogan. Bogan and Logan again, just linking up. Good understanding between those two. Don't often play together. Bogan, Stirling County, Glasgow Warriors. Logan, Edinburgh Uni, Edinburgh Rugby. And that's hit behind. Oh, nearly. Very, very nearly pinched. That's gone forward though. And the pressure from Italy, I mean, if that sticks, they're in under the poles, but it doesn't, so it's knock-on advantage, but it doesn't tend to last long. It's Chloe Brown for Scotland. Tipped on by Rowland. Interesting start to this second half, but most of it happening in the middle third as Megan Hyland crunched to the ribcage. Mastrangelo sniffing around that turnover. No luck this time. Good shot. Italy again looking to dominate that midfield. One more pass. Could do it here. Looking to release Walker. Walker back inside. And then Scott manages to stay in field. Pressure coming on Douglas, but still with Scotland. When they've got it to the edge, particularly the left edge, it's looked like it could be dangerous as Marlowe nurses that one in behind, looking for the 50-22. Pimister, great chase. Busana under pressure. Now Scotland need to roll away, do not want to concede a penalty here. Smart play, lovely kick by Marlowe and Pimister. Fabulous chase. Straightened up by Andreoli. Remember, she was denied the try. She tapped and went quickly. Italy into no man's land, picked up. And here comes Scotland. Oh, it's been knocked on. Hannah Walker. Oh, what a disappointing end to a great opportunity. Frustrating for Scotland. What's happened here? They just didn't take the ball cleanly. And then when you clutch it round the back, you're relying on the rugby gods, and they're not always on your side. Well, that's Holland Bogan down.
The number 19, Elettra Costantini, enters the field.
We want her back on her feet because she's been exceptional. Italy are going to make a change in the engine room. Elettra Costantini is on. Plays her rugby in Padova. Another one played in the under-18s this season. She's in for Francesca Andreoli. No score yet in the second half, and the longer that remains the case, the more decisive each score will be. What a scrum this is from Scotland. Highland into the 22, but turned over. Loose ball pounced on. It's 8 on 8. Erchiello. And that's Chiara Kelly of Colorno. She's come on for Sylvia Fent, the captain, at half-time. Lovely inside ball. That'll create some space. Now Ciccati. She swapped wings. Wearing 14, but stood out there on the left. So 2 chances for Scotland in this second half. Neither of them coming to fruition. Oh, knocked on. That'll be Scotland ball. Composure lacking in this second half. Well, that's a recovered scrum. Looked for a second like they were going to lose that. But not a great pass. Not a great outcome, and that's been knocked on. Well, error strewn from Scotland. And what were we saying about composure? Busana. Grassi in at scrum half. And that is Costantini in the second row. First real touch for her. Trying to free the hands is Cittadini. And Scotland win the penalty over the ball. And the hectic pace of this game starting to take its toll. Players staying down. Had a few bumps in the first half. Here are a few in the second. And that's Maren Gundersen, who's down, and that looks quite uncomfortable, whatever it is. Well, the fans out in their numbers. Great to see the colours from all the teams. There's an England jersey packed in there. Look, right in the middle. They got their victory earlier on against Ireland. France, the performance of the day so far, though. Goodness me. You do wonder, the way they're playing, it feels like a matter of time until that form carries on into the senior team. And when it does, watch out, world. Well, Maren Gundersen is going to be unable to continue, so Gemma Bell. Another of Andy Ford's Hartpury University happy throng. Spends a lot of her time in the West Country. Lost to Hartpury Uni, but in the Celtic Challenge represented Edinburgh. And a squeaky, squirty little kick finds its way through. Half an hour to go. 10 minutes of the second half have passed. No scores yet. And it remains Italy 12, Scotland 13. Love these super tight games. Hopefully, plenty more to come. A reminder that the Men's Summer World Championships is happening simultaneously in South Africa as well. Italy made history today, beating Australia for the first time in the men's. As that is whipped off the top, and Scotland go to work. Oh, what a shot! Outstanding tackle. Vittoria Zanetti. The referee puts the long arm out. There's a penalty coming for Scotland. Oh, lovely handling. Marlowe helps that on. Italy just turning up the temperature in the middle of the park, though, aren't they? Scotland coping well. Cheers, Scott there. Just stepping away from this one. And no need for Scotland to rush. They're going to opt for the scrum here. Interesting. We do like a rogue choice. So they're lining up. They've got two immediately to the right, two to the left. And then Ainsworth and Scott directly behind the scrum. Out to the edge it goes, and Pimister is quick. She's really quick. Oh, brought down in the end. Looked for a second like she was going to get away from everyone, but Scotland with Pimister and Walker, so much pace out wide. Just need to get it to the edge as quickly as they can. Bogan charging up to the 22. Ainsworth. Good footwork back inside. That's Scott. Super dangerous in space and pretty lethal when there's not much either. Rowland, that's a lot more direct. Arcing run by Ainsworth. Well, she's not tackled. Takes the extra roll, but didn't affect a challenge for the ball, so the referee lets it continue. Rowland. Second carry in quick succession. Douglas gets there. Back up the short side. Slowed down a bit here for Scotland. Another carry from Rowland. She's got a serious engine, doesn't she? Just loves the contact zone. Ainsworth. Out of the back it goes to Scott. Good ball to Marlowe. Marlowe with the footwork. Swung around by Buzana. And Scotland at the moment looking the fitter of the two teams, whilst they need to score. But they've knocked that on. And Italy survive again. Kick clear. A couple of Scotland players back. Marlowe is one of them. Here's the co-captain, Walker. Running at broken field. Oh, another big tackle on Walker. Right in the guts. Now, Molly Pullman, the Watsonian's tight head. She's come on for Ailey Fleming. Scott. Footwork, offload, McRae. Another knock on by Scotland. And handling absolutely letting them down at the moment. Absolutely letting them down. They're playing some lovely stuff.
Number 22, Hannah Ramsey.
So Katie Ainsworth out, Hannah Ramsey in.
Italian replacement number 20, Greta Kopak.
And Greta Kopat from Villorba Rugby coming in to the back row. She's replacing Alessia Della Sala. Making a big front row change to Zanetti, who's been exceptional, is coming out. Alice Fortuna. Valsugana Rugby Padova is coming in. Trying to tighten up this scrum. It's looked like Scotland have got the better of it. The Zanetti's try that opened the scoring. Great in open play. Powerhouse carrier and tackler. What a scrum by Scotland. So they've managed to sneak that ball out. Sonilotto gets turned over though. Yes, go Pops indeed. That's the Poppy Fletcher fan club. She's on the bench now. Watching on the co-captain. Lucia Scott takes over kicking duty. You can tell she means business because she's got the socks rolled down. In fact, looking out there, that's a big stylistic change, isn't it? Maybe it's something to do with the temperature. No one's got the socks pulled all the way up. Well, Scotland continuing inside the Italian half. Still need points though, because the longer this goes on, the more Italy will get back into it. And they've shown they only need one opportunity. Well, the Italian crowd not happy. Good timing of the pass. Scott gets in behind. Have they coughed that ball up? No. Still with Scotland. Italy defending. How does Scotland unlock these Italians from here? The pace has gone off the ball, so it'll take a bit of brutality. That starts with Logan. McRae. Oh, another superb tackle. Forces the knock on. And now Italy through Bitonci. Crowd starting to get restless. Tonilotto takes it in. She's wearing 7, but now playing at 8. She was at the last scrum anyway, even though Erichiello wearing 8 is still getting that go forward. Strangelo, and it opens up for Grassi. Grassi in behind, beautiful footwork. Grassi into the 22. Tackled by Gemma Bell, and what an important tackle. It's been all Scotland in this second half, but as we approach the hour mark, it's Italy with the opportunity. Bussana to ground. Into the red zone we go. 2 props linking up. Cittadini finds Fortuna. And now it's Scotland's turn to defend. Oh, and they defend, they do, but as Walter could have got the turnover, she's knocked it on. The cup final cramp setting in there, but I'm not surprised. Tough going out there, the game being played at a pretty frantic pace. Well, as the clock ticks on, it is ticking on too. Bedtime soon, coming up to 10:30 local time. And the team still finding time for a little bit of fun out there. But the game dragging on a little bit now. They've been out there nearly an hour and a half from the first kickoff. Still just 58 minutes on the clock as they take in their mid-half breather. Back into the game. 18, nearly 19 scoreless minutes. It's feeling like any points here could be decisive. Lauren Walters so close to turning that ball over, but the little knock on means that Italy have the put in at the scrum and perhaps their best attacking platform of this second half. Scotland apply the pressure, they've lifted the tight head, but here come Italy crashing forward. They're getting over that gain line, ball not as quick as they'd like, but there's numbers here for the Italians. Can they turn it into space? Can they turn it into points? You bet they can. Greta Kopat steals the lead for the Italians. Fabulous finish. Fabulous pace, and Italy lead in what's turning into a fabulous game. Lovely ball. Greta Kopat has come off the bench and made a massive impact. She's got work to do here. Finally some speed on the ball for Italy. The step inside, Pimister had overcommitted. Douglas was holding on. But Kopat gets the try. And how important will that try be? It is the 5th time the lead has changed hands in this game. And it's the home team now who lead by 4. This is an important kick as well, because it takes them beyond the unconverted try. Scotland would need either 2 penalties or a converted try. Still bags of time left, and one thing Scotland have done, so far at least, is responded well to conceding. Martina Busana for the extra 2, sends it on its way. It's under the posts. Right line, wrong length. Italy 17, Scotland 13. Taking a look at this, look at that. Italy winning the fold, winning that battle. It's in behind Kopat. Yes, exactly. Great try, great game, 17-13. Italy have let that bounce, they've got away with it. Tony Lotto. Oh, Scotland, what did I say about them responding so well to conceding? Now, this is probably out of the range of Lucy McRae. It's not going to matter, because Lucia Scott wants more. Oh, that's a bad kick. That's a bad kick. We can make excuses, but they've got away with it, because that's not a lot better from her opposite number, Rubina Grassi. And here's Scotland inside the 22. Can they bounce straight back? Long way to go with this maul, but Ronan looking in control until she isn't. Oh, Scotland, what are you doing?
With the head, let's go! Come on!
Oh, Scotland, their own worst enemy. Certainly had the opportunities, but find themselves 4 points down in Italy. This is brave and rugged. And away come the Italians. Adagash Pellizzon back on the pitch, the try scorer. That's Grassi on the crash ball. Bit more zip about Italy since scoring that try. And I think they'll take confidence by the way they've defended. Although they've just played in a manner that has given Scotland enough rope. Nice handling. Can't quite get it to the edge though. Chikati back on the right wing now. Still 15 minutes of this one to go. Smart clearance kick, really well played.
Let's speed up! Raise it again! Come on!
Well, more and more bodies strewn. What's been a fantastic contest. Got to think as well, summer rugby now, July. Vast majority of these players will have played a lot of club rugby. Under-20s, particularly the Scottish players as well. Some of them will be playing club rugby, uni rugby, played in the Celtic Challenge as well. Sarah Manini jogs back into position. She's good to go. Now what have Scotland got here? Rowland. To the back they go. Italy don't compete for the ball. Scotland try and open up a little bit of space. Is there one on the edge? You bet there is. Pimister pins the ears back. Another chance for her. But another cover tackle over that ball is Pellizzon. What a turnover. Aragash Pellizzon, low centre of gravity. Great position. Locked on the ball. Pimister punished. I mean, it's a good carry, but she's over it. Nicole Marlowe doesn't really commit to that clear out. Needs to absolutely wallop Pellizzon. But Pellizzon in position so quickly. That was excellent. And the clock continues to tick and the score remains close. Now what's the option for Scotland here? Do they compete? Yes, but they've knocked that ball on. Oh, pellets on, that looked high. Referee says no, that's knocked on. Back in Scotland hands. Tired bodies out there making errors, and one error for either side could be costly. Walker. Oh, another knock on. And Scotland running out of time, running out of chances. Just took her eye off the ball there. It was right in the breadbasket, nothing wrong with the pass. Fantastic reception for Rugby Rovato's Mihaela Pirpilou. Italy's put in after the knock on. This will all suit Italy, who've earned their right to lead. Tonelotto from the base, now some space for Piriplu. Serious gas, that's why they're so excited to have her on. She's brought down. Another score for the Italians would surely be terminal for Scotland. Megan Hyland was sniffing around the turnover, and instead it's her opposite number, Elena Erechiello. Crashes over once more. And this time it's Italy knocking the ball on. But they won't pack down for the scrum. They'll play the advantage. Again, stuck in this middle third though. And these are the question marks for Scotland now. What do they do? Do they put boot to ball, try and play some territory? Or do they try and run their way out? They know they've got pace out there, and here is some of that pace. Fimister. 10 minutes to go, and a massive 10 minutes as well. God, for one of these teams, this victory is going to feel huge. Tonelotto, oh, cleared out just as she looked as though she was going to get that turnover. Still in the middle. That's gone backwards. But a number of phases here for Scotland. They don't want to run out of ideas. That's what they want. That's exactly what Italy didn't want. Giving away that penalty.
Let's go, Dennis! Let's go,
To
team!
number 16 carries Craig and number 19 Tali Tuwak.
Some more changes being made. Caris Craig on a hooker. Tali Tuwaki on in the engine room. Craig and Tuwaki, both teammates of Watsonians. Craig played for Glasgow in the Celtic Challenge. To the front go Scotland. 8 minutes to go. Scotland running out of time. Italy holding on. What a contest this has been. Scotland without Logan and her heavy ball carrying, but she's been replaced by Tawaki. Oh, the blitz defence, brilliant. Pirpilou comes and closes Scotland down. That's cost them 20 metres. And that is why you bring on fresh legs, fresh enthusiasm. And Scotland back on halfway. Fortuna with the tackle, Pohlman with the carry. And a smart kick in behind, looking for the 50-22. Is it awarded or was it taken back in? It's a lovely kick. Oh, end over end, judged to perfection.
Number 1, Poppy Fletcher.
Poppy Fletcher, the captain, back in the game. Try and inspire this team to what would be a famous victory. One score would do it for either team now. If Italy get the opportunity, then it's done. No way back for Scotland. But if Scotland get it and Italy have to go again, we could be in for a grandstand finish. 17-13. What a contest. Wherever you're watching this around the world, hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're on the edge of your seats. Good line-out ball. Well secured. Temporarily lost sound, but don't worry, we've still got pictures. And we'll be taking you through to full time. Oh, that is just about held on by Chikati. Fumbled in the hands. Not a particularly confident box kick, though. It's gifted to Marlow. Was she taken in the air? No, says the referee. Pirpilou timed that well. And Scotland can come again. 6.5 minutes to go. Lucia Scott now at first receiver, barking instructions. But Italy well set in defence. Scott to the line. And again, Tonelotto. She switched around the back row, but she's been a real menace at the breakdown. Good offload in here by Scotland. Walker was off her wing. Phimister still on hers. So Scotland out on the right, but without this serious gas on the left now, because Walker has made her way into midfield. Oh, it's knocked on again. And Scotland, unfortunately, masters of their own downfall. Handling errors costly. Still 5 minutes. 5 minutes for Italy to hold on to what would be an incredible win. 5 minutes for Scotland to muster an opportunity to win it. Clock continues to tick. This will suit the Italians. So the score, 7-0 Italy, 3-7 Italy, 8-7 Scotland, 10-7 Scotland, 12-10 Italy, 13-12 Scotland, 17-13 Italy. And this time, it's Italy who cough it up. The forward pass. just adding to the drama. The pressure applied by Hannah Walker, the captain. And a bit of urgency here for Scotland. They need to set the scrum because the clock continuing to tick. It's over 76 minutes now. It's been a reshuffle in the scrum for Scotland with all the replacements. Gemma Bell on that blindside flank now. Oh, this scrum is huge. These 3 minutes of rugby, huge. Who will be getting their first win in the Under-20 Summer Series? In it comes. Well, someone's popped up there. Penalty, Scotland! Massive pressure on the front row. Oh. Gemma Bell wanted to go. They don't trust the set piece. They want to keep it in the hands. That's the captain, Poppy Fletcher. One last effort by Italy. One last effort by Scotland. One in defence, one in attack. Scotland need to be perfect. No errors from here on in. Can't get isolated either. Brilliant pickup. Hands by Bogan. In at the side. No! Well, that's one of those 50-50 decisions. He could have given it against Italy for being off their feet. Watch this. It's a great fend here. It's a lovely pickup. And Tonolotto is off her feet. Caris Craig comes in at the side. And the referee decides that Craig coming in at the side is more of an offence than Tonolotto off her feet. Oh, that's a tough one. Fascinating that Scotland did not go for the corner. And Ciara Kelly knew what she was doing there. The moment that ball crossed the touchline, she went down and did her laces up. They can see the clock ticking. There are the white LCDs on the far side of your screen. They know that they're 90 seconds away from an incredible victory, a hard-fought victory. And Scotland pinched it! Unbelievable! Oh my goodness! Towards the last minute we go. Here's Pimister. Another exciting carry from her. Doesn't want to get isolated. Kelly's over it. And Scotland with one more opportunity into the last minute. Is there a final sting in the tail here? Are Italy going to have victory? Pulled like a rug from underneath their feet. One last chance, the step off the right boot, the offload, but it's into Italian hands, and this could end it. Busana into the Scotland half, tackled by Walker. Didn't have the gas to finish it, but the turnover's made. Lucy McRae. Oh my goodness me. It's still not done. But Scotland have kicked it away. What are they doing? Oh my goodness me. Is this going to set up? Is this going to be the incredible dramatic end? There's a race to the corner, but the dead ball line wins it. Oh no! That'll be the end of the game. Scotland kicked the ball away with the clock in the red. They get the bounce. Pimister can't beat the dead ball line. And Italy open their campaign with an incredible victory. What a game, what a moment, what an end. Sky Pinister so close to glory. But it finishes Italy 17, Scotland 13. An incredible game. An incredible battle. And that draws the curtain down on day one. Great news. We've got 2 more days of this.
The match with the number 7 for Italy, Margherita Tonino.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh, that's heartbreaking for Scotland. Heartbreaking. But Italy, what character. A 1-score game. The lead changing hands 5 times. And that is what this Under-20 Summer Series is all about. Thanks for joining us today, whether it was 1, 2 or 3 games.